Dear Lord, please let my curls cooperate today.
It's like this.
Hey curl friends, and welcome back to another natural hair video. So I tried the wet look on my natural kinky type 4 hair, y'all, and this is how it went. So I started off on freshly washed hair. If you guys are interested in my hair type and what it looks like without product, this is it, honey. So there was a method to my madness. I used in total about 6 products. I got rid of a few. I was pretty much just testing this entire thing out. But in my head, I was like, I need a leave-in so that my curls are nice and nourished. This was pretty much gonna be my prep step in my head. I went ahead and sectioned out my hair into really large sections. That way I can get through this one step at a time. In my head, I was thinking, you know, it's super thick, curly hair. You want to section things off so that you're able to get it to lay as flat as possible and not big and poofy and sticking outwards. We want it to lay down. So I'm going ahead and detangling. Detangling is so important for a hairstyle like this. Next step is moisture. So I went for a cream-based moisturizer, which in the end I realized that it wasn't the smartest thing. I end up switching up my entire little concoction towards the middle of this video, which you guys will see. The cream did not mix very well with the gels. It left like a white residue. It just wasn't mixing that well. So I went ahead and took that out. But the other 2 products that you guys will see is a mousse. My idea for the mousse was to break the cast of the gel so that it would not end up crunchy and hard. The earwax is going to be used for a wet kind of look, but it ended up giving me tons of definition, y'all. I was not expecting all of that. And I went for a Super Looks gel. That is my favorite gel for nice definition without a super strong crunchy hold. This is some cheap gel, y'all. This was my $1 wash and go gel, if y'all remember that video. If you haven't seen that, you guys need to check that out. I literally got this from the Dollar Tree for $1, and when I tell you it's almost better than Eco Styler, I'm talking about definition out of this world, y'all. The only thing is that it doesn't really hold down hair, so if you're looking for like a strong ponytail hold, it's not going to do that for you, but it will define your curls and keep them nice and soft and luscious. So I just went ahead and repeated these exact same steps. You guys know I did my entire head with the Jane Carter Solution leave-in, so my entire head has leave-in conditioner in it. I followed up with a moisturizer, which like I said, I will go ahead and take out towards the middle of this video. You guys can already see the kind of white residue or white casting is kind of leaving. I did not like that look at all. I wanted to look super clean and just nice, wet and shiny. I followed up with a mousse, which was the Lotta Body coconut milk mousse, I believe. Then I follow up with my earwax. Y'all, this earwax, it sounds so disgusting, but when I tell y'all this product is the go, I can't wait to go and get some more. This is the same exact brand that produces the Gorilla Snot gel. This is, oh my gosh, it's like heaven in a jar, y'all. My hair was so defined, so defined, and it ridiculously soft. I love it so much. I wish it came in larger quantities. I'm hoping that when I go back to the beauty supply to check on this earwax, that they have some larger quantities in my beauty supply. But y'all, this is a game changer right here. I might do an entire video and review on this. As you guys can see here, on this part is where I got rid of the moisturizer. I realized that most of my hair in the back was just super white, and I just wasn't liking it at all. I'm following up with my mousse, and here is the earwax, y'all. Look at that earwax, y'all. Look at that. My curls are just like bouncing into place, honey. Now that little white residue that you guys are seeing is going to dry completely clear. You guys will see it once I get closer to the top. As I get closer to my crown, I throw in some Eco Styler gel to hold everything down and mold it straight and flat. As I finish off each and every section, I'm going back through with a bristle brush just to make sure that everything is laying completely flat, because this hair is drying in the midst of this. It's really hot and humid here in Georgia, so I want to make sure that I'm molding it down, that way it lays nice and flat. Y'all know I like to give credit where credit is due. I got this idea originally from NaturalNeiicey, my girl NaturalNeiicey. She did this wet look on her natural hair. I thought it was gorgeous. Now we have two completely different types of hair textures. I'm not even exactly sure what hair texture I am, but I know I am on the 4 side of the spectrum. I'm pretty sure because my hair is extremely thick and kinky. But I loved her results. You guys should check her out if you guys would like to. I'll go ahead and link her video in the description box below, as well as on the screen right now. And I also checked out NaturalReign. I have never even heard of her. I have been sleeping on the natural hair community. I've been on the gaming side, so I've been missing out on all the good content creators out there. I love her channel. She did this on her type 4 hair, and oh my gosh, she has some gorgeous freaking hair. Really huge curly hair. But those are the two girls that I checked out and got the idea to go ahead and try it on my own hair. I've done this before on a wig, but just like never on my natural hair. I would have never had the courage to do so. So shout out to them. This hairstyle is going to call for a lot of product, y'all. So if you want to try this, make sure you're doing this on clean hair and make sure that you have tons of product to use, because you're going to need a lot to weigh your hair down if you have type 4 or super curly, thick, kinky-ish type of hair. You're gonna need tons of product to weigh it down. But all in all, towards the end, it is well worth the result, y'all. I absolutely love my ending results. I never thought that my hair would be able to do this. As I got to the crown of my head, you guys will see I sectioned everything off. This is where I'm going to start molding my hair backwards using some Eco Styler gel. This is going to actually lay my hair down. Like I told you guys, that Wet Looks gel is really good for definition, but it's not good at all for hold. But I really wanted that nice soft definition. So as I got to the top, like I said, I'm going to split my hair into about 3 sections, one on the left and right, and then the last section will be right on the middle. But this section, I'm pretty much just going to really work to lay this down. This is like going to make or break your entire wet look hairstyle. You want like that little swoop, like just got out of the shower kind of look. So you want to make sure this is nice and flat. Baby hairs matter so much for this hairstyle. It'll make or break this hairstyle. But I went ahead and just sectioned it off into 3 sections. My hair was starting to dry towards the front, so I just re-wet it down with some water, a little spray bottle of water, using tons of earwax to help mold everything down, and following up with the Eco Styler. The Eco Styler that I'm using is a Jamaican black castor oil version of Eco Styler. And I'm just going to use my bristle brush to just lay everything down nice and flat, scoot it right on back. And this is the last section. I went in with my dimming brush to define the curls beforehand, followed up with some earwax, and then now this is the gel. I want everything to lay super flat. As you guys can see from me doing all of the sectioning instead of just, slapping a whole bunch of gel, I was able to get my hair to lay extremely flat. To top all of this off, we're going to follow up with a hair tie or a scarf of some sort. You probably could get away with using heat on your hair, but I am on a no heat journey, so you guys will see that I'll just let it air dry. You guys will probably get way better results than I did if you actually sit down under a dryer and let it dry. You guys know my normal edge control routine. I use edge control as well as gel to lay my edges down and set them down. Like I said, this will make or break your hairstyle. You want them to be nice and swooped and look really natural and laid. But you guys have seen me do my edges so many times, so I don't even have to walk you guys through this. I'll just let the music play and I'll meet you guys towards the end for the final results. To set my hair, I'm using this really cheap Dollar Tree again mousse. This is a frizz-free mousse and it has an extreme hold. I wanted to pretty much freeze everything into place so that it dries nice and frizz-free. I didn't want it to look frizzy that way it doesn't look like it is actually dry hair. About 2 hours later, my hair is about, I want to say 30 to 40% dry. My hair takes about 2 days to dry, y'all. So letting it air dry like this, I knew it wouldn't dry all the way, but for the most part, it was pretty much dry. I'm saying a little prayer and just hoping and praying that this actually comes out how I'm expecting and that my hair is still nice and laid. And as you guys can see, it still is, y'all. You guys let me know in the comments below, do you guys think I killed this look? Does it look really good? Does it look believable? Do you think that type 4 hair could actually pull off this wet look, and would you wear this? I love you guys, and don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button to become a curl friend today so you don't miss any other videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.